Is that a county laptop or do you guys just happen to have the same?
I hate it because I have this, and then I use Jenna's MacBook, and then I.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll open up with the minutes from our last meeting.
Before we make a motion, I would like to add that in the section where it says Highway Department, Dale Kinney, in regards to extending Jesse Street in Hatfield, it states that Grease is not in agreement with extending Jesse Street. But I would like to add to the minutes, until we have reviewed the subdivision ordinance in regards to examples of fire and emergency management, school bus safety, and consult with legal counsel before extending the road construction. If we can add that to the minutes. With that addition, I make a motion to approve.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right.
So once we make these adjustments, then do you bring it to the table again
I mean, if you guys have approved it
with these?
with these, then you can just sign it after those changes are made, yeah. You don't have to like
Reapprove.
reapprove it, yeah.
Okay.
Unless there's a first.
I'll ask for a motion as amended.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make a motion as amended.
I'll make a motion, we approve the claims.
We have a motion, do we have a second?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Health Department, I don't see anybody from the Health Department here. Sheriff's Department?
Everything's for the sheriff's department. Oh,
You have one.
I agree. Yes, sorry. I forgot it last time too.
Yes, you want.
So I had asked permission of the council, Melissa helped me remember that. I'd like to put in for the K-9 Reunite grant from AKC. It's a similar grant we used to purchase our last K-9. They'll give us $7,500 if we have raised a certain amount of money, which we've exceeded that. And then that will pay for a second K-9 for us to add to the office. So just requesting permission to apply for the grant.
I'll make a motion. We approve the request.
Okay, we have a motion on the table, do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Thank you.
Melissa did us.
Anything else, Sheriff?
Nope. Nope,
Thank you.
thank you. Just happy to be here.
Highway Department?
Only thing that I really have, wanted to check to see if you all had discussed moving the meeting on March the 20th, called the road school.
I
don't
think
know if y'all-
It's before the 20th, isn't it?
I think it's on a Friday, March the 20th, 'cause that's when we have a bid opening for the bridge, for Bridge 174. But I knew we were talking about maybe moving that meeting.
Moving our March 17th meeting to the 20th.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood you.
That works for me.
And have it for 8 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, because we're gonna be up at road school,
Yeah.
good Lord willing.
So you're saying we have a bid opening that we're looking at for March the 20th?
On that day also, yes, ma'am.
Correct. Okay.
All right, I'll ask for a motion for that.
I'll make a motion. We move our March 17th meeting to March 20th at 8 a.m.
All right.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed?
And I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's helped us this past week with snow removal. Farmers, anybody that's, I mean, it was a big ordeal, so anybody that helped, hey, thanks, appreciate it. Hope we don't have to do it again anytime soon, so.
It would be nice if we didn't have to do it or that way. I know, basically all I'm asking for is that we extend the road so we can put some more housing in it. I know there's been several things brought up about it, and I'll just open it up with that, and everybody can go ahead and feed in on what their thoughts are.
So, I'll go ahead. Dale brought it to our attention at our last commissioners meeting, that it was requested, and the document states, in order to provide access to new development in Hatfield, we respectfully ask that the county provide base rock to the roadway west on Jesse Street. That is in a county plat already. So I have some concerns in regards to us looking at what this developer is requesting. I also have some concerns with what our subdivision ordinance states with development and making sure. The concern is because of a plat that was from 1972. I think before we should make a decision on what we're doing to the road, what the construction of the road is, the type of material in the road, I think we should look at what all comes with putting in a road. Stormwater drainage, permitting of, think that we should have something in place showing that the development is to come to our county. I mean, the letter that was dropped off, it doesn't have a date, it doesn't have a name, it just has signatures. And I don't know, is that something that we need to bring as a public document, or is this something that we want to discuss further before we agree to Jesse Street? And that's just my opinion in regards to this.
Written request for extension.
Well, I guess I'll just address all the legal issues real quick. I mean, I think there is nothing that requires you guys to finish this road because it was privately developed at the time. There's nothing legally that would prevent you from doing it, if that's what you want to do. The current ordinance does require private subdivision roads to be done by the developer. I guess I took this as sort of a general alluding to, you will want to make sure that you have proper easements, that the engineering's all correct. I mean, all of that needs to be certainly ironed out, no doubt about it. But I think before we waste time, effort, energy, and all that on easements and plans and all of that, it makes sense to see, do you want to go that direction or not? If you do, then yeah, I think the next steps would definitely need to be something or built and all of that such stuff.
Yeah, and where I'm at on this is, I think it's kind of a gray area because it was platted in the early 70s as a subdivision, but I think there's some missing historical context because most of Hatfield was platted in various subdivisions. I do agree, you know, if we do decide to extend this road, what does future permitting look like in regards to what a builder needs? So my motion would be that we extend it with, what's the base gravel?
Number 53.
Well, I mean, depends on how much you're gonna have to scrape off the top. I mean, you could put 2s down and then build up to 5s and then 53s. I mean, it just kind of depends really on
'Cause
what
we already-
I would do. Myself, right there right now with the blacktop part of it, I mean, that's got 70 degrees underneath that.
Yeah.
But
I don't think it's a black and white thing because there's a lot of gray here. And so first responders, emergency access, because we already have people that have their homes inside of this area that we're talking about. My motion would be that we extend it, assuming that there's accurate pins that are platted correctly, which is a relinquish of rights as far as the easements. Is that
Well, we need a formal easement, yeah.
A collection of formal easement, and we do send this to the area planning in regards to future permitting and what that would look like.
How do you write that up?
It just goes to area planning, and this road's here.
So are you recommending that we put this into documentation format, so we have something to look at before an approval is made, or are you recommending approval from what you just said?
In this, but if you guys want to move forward, I think it would be a vote directing the highway department and legal department to pull together the appropriate specs and easements to effectively make this happen.
Okay, I'll amend my motion. My motion is to direct to the highway and legal to collect the,
Appropriate plans and documents.
Plans and documents. for the extension of Jesse Street, which is already on our inventory.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second? I'll second that. All those in favor?
I want to have a little bit of discussion before we go to all those in favor. We are representing our taxpayers' dollar in one section of this county where there could be numerous sections in this county that could come to this decision as well. And I think that's where we're set.
Where I think it blends into the gray, because this is a road that's already on our inventory. It's not, we're not pulling it out of scratch. It's not, it's not, we're just, they want to
Technically,
build it
it's
here.
not on our inventory, it's only.
Jesse Street is on our inventory, and the extension's already platted. And that's why, assuming that the documentation is accurate, that what is platted matches the request for the extension. That's why I think it gets into this gray area between the subdivision ordinance and what's, in front of us right now. I don't think it's a black and white issue.
Well, I disagree with it being on our inventory because it's not on our inventory, only 817 feet, which is what we've accepted as our inventory.
To that point, yes, the whole,
But if we extend a road, it would be Jesse Street.
It's still Jesse Street at the dead end of
Exactly.
817
But where this road
feet,
was put was where it was platted,
which
and
was
that's why.
documented in 2018.
18. Right.
So
And that's my
this
suggestion
is
for
not all in
cost
our inventory.
mitigation. We shouldn't go out there with silver right now and pave it. We should go out there with the base and make sure that it's accessible for emergency services. There's people that are already living there. And I assume their address is Jesse Street. That would be an assumption.
A platform that I don't know from budgeting our taxpayers' dollar that we want to make public for all areas that could be platted roads in this county. That's my only concern.
I mean, I think the precedent's already been set when we've extended roads for people to connect to their driveway.
I'm giving you
I
my
mean,
opinion.
We've
You're giving
done that
yours.
a couple
I'm
times
stating facts from
around
a
St. Minor, right?
subdivision
Where
ordinance.
we've extended a road, that way we could reach somebody's driveway.
there was two of them in, right there in Fulton, one, 1615, County Road 1615, it was another 567 feet, I think, is what it was, that we had to extend. And that's been
I think this gets thrown for a loop because
10,
in the
12 years.
'70s, the way that it was recorded was a subdivision. I think that's the only reason that this is part of contention, is because now we have a subdivision ordinance 30 years later that makes it kind of challenging to maneuver.
So, again, I'm not against development and us developing a budget from the commissioners for development. I'm not against it. What I do think is if we're requiring people to follow building permit requirements, subdivision ordinance, And, I mean, if we're gonna state dates, it does state that in our subdivision ordinance, it's from 1947, that is what we are to follow from the state of Indiana.
I also don't agree with that. It's a dangerous precedent because I think this is a situation that is unlike other situations where this road is on.
That
our
you're
inventory
aware of at this moment.
At this moment. If a situation comes up and it's an apples to apples, absolutely, we've set the precedent. You know, we've said that we will extend a road that's on our inventory, assuming we get all of the correct documentation and the plat.
So your motion states that you're asking for this information from the highway department and from our legal department. So if something were stated that comes about from ordinances, this could still be on the table that we take a different approach in regards to extending Jesse Street west with base rock from this document. That's what you're stating, right?
That's a hypothetical, so I don't want to commit to a hypothetical, but yes, my motion is that we begin the process of ensuring that the plat's correct, that we have all the correct easement, so that the Jesse Street could be extended. Anything beyond that is, I don't, you know, it's hypothetical of what could happen or might happen.
All right. We have a motion, we have a second. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed?
I'm opposed because I want to make sure that we follow exactly what our subdivision ordinance states for future development.
Have we ever gone in on any other subdivisions in this county and put roads down whenever the developer didn't have them done?
I'm new.
I don't know that I'm seasoned prior to any subdivisions being built.
Okay.
Bill Oldham was kind of in that situation there. We had to go in there and get that taken care of.
We took care of that. I knew that, yeah.
You acquired the roads after the subdivision was built, which,
We had to go in and ditch and, what was that, 18 years ago or something?
All right, so basically, the highway department and legal will get together and come up with what we need to get our guidance on that then. All right, anything else on that? Highway department, anything else?
Got 100 ton of salt coming in the morning, so yippee on that.
Well, let's hope you don't have to use it.
I don't want to.
All right,
I will say that I did receive a lot of compliments from people about the highway doing what they did.
And I didn't receive a single phone call.
Let's keep it that way.
Now, when it melts, make sure the truck and the rocker's ready.
We need some rock. So,
all right.
thank you all, appreciate it.
Thank you, Dale. February 17th meeting.
I
Zach,
have,
did you have
yeah,
something on
I
that?
am out of town, with some Brusha matters that day. So I was gonna request that we go February 16th at 8 a.m. And I'm only not 16th at 8 a.m.
I'm sorry?
16th at 8 a.m. Would that work for you?
Whatever works. Whatever
Oh, is it?
works. What works for you?
It would have worked,
That's
but
a
work
holiday.
days.
What about the 18th? And the only reason, this is separate matter regarding our redevelopment. We have some CDs coming up, so I want to get it in before the 20th,
You wanna go the Friday before that then?
the 13th.
You wanna do the 13th? Oh, great, Friday the 13th.
That would work for me. Would that work for you?
Yeah,
Would that
8
work for you?
a.m.
I'll be out of town, but I can have somebody else be here.
Okay.
I'll actually be in Springfield for a weekend event.
Okay, so we're good on that. I'll ask for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay, mowing specs.
I've given you a copy of it, just start looking over it, and you've got a little bit of time at the next meeting, you wanna make any changes, let me know what they are. I do have to change the date, because I had it set for the 17th for the opening, but we can change that to the new date. But just look through it, let me know at the next meeting if you want me to advertise it and get it started.
So we've already said that that's gonna be on the 20th at 8.
Yes,
Right.
yes, no, yes.
So we'll make that change on the,
Is that what you all want
Yeah.
to change on that?
yeah.
That we changed the bid opening to March the 20th.
Do you need a motion on that?
No, because I haven't done anything with it
Okay.
yet. This is just an opportunity for you to look through it, see if there's anything else you want to change, add, before I do anything with it. And if after the next meeting is when I'll advertise it and get it ready to go.
All right.
Alright, so we're gonna allow submissions after the 12/13 meeting, and we're gonna
Yeah.
open them the 3/20th.
Yeah, so we're looking at, I want to give it time to advertise and get them in, so. But I want to give you time to look at it too, there's a lot in there.
All right. Anything else on that? Legal report.
Most of those, but some others, we've had some employment questions come up, but I don't have any action items for you guys today.
All right. Old business? New business? I am going to throw something at Stephanie, our EMA director. We have been working on things at the animal shelter, things she's gonna throw at us on couple things we need to do. Stephanie, please.
Just in my last 2 months being kind of involved in this, the building is in a lot of, it's a lot of disrepair. So a lot of work needs to be done inside. It also needs to be cleaned out, just for health of, the employees who work there as well. So just kind of, wanting to get your opinions or how we can move forward with getting this building cleaned out. And then once we get everything cleaned out, kind of really doing a real good assessment on this and seeing what needs to be done. Right now, there's 2 pumps in there. One is completely not, those need repair, different things like that. What the building was built for is not what it's being used for now, so there's a lot more animals that are in there. And it's just, been a really hard job to keep clean. So I think just to get, for the safety of everyone there, keeping the animals, the staff there, to get it cleaned up and kind of move forward with that building. And kind of it's the county's building, but take more of a proactive role in, the maintenance of that, keeping all the repairs up, so.
I guess really the first thing I'll ask is that I guess we probably need a motion to get somebody to come in to do a power wash on it,
Yeah.
get bids on that. I'll make that a motion.
So can I ask, I guess we're just gonna use our building fund from our commissioner's budget.
So we actually have 2,000 in the, for building maintenance in the animal control. So we've got that money separate.
And we
So
may
then
have to go
however
back
you-
for some more.
Yeah, that's designated
To
for
get us
that
started.
specifically. So anything else, wherever else you want to pull it, you just have to let me know. I'll tell you how much we got in there.
Okay.
I'll second.
We have a second?
Yeah,
You second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Come up with a game plan to get some repairs done. I appreciate you doing this.
Every 5 years, the county has to do a mitigation plan update. This is a plan that is required. If we don't participate in this, the county is not eligible for disaster relief funds. Also, different jurisdictions, if they don't participate in this, then they're not eligible for grants, even mitigation grants. So it's due, it came to approval last year, and I actually came before you all and county council to the approval to move forward, but the government shut down, so everything, generally it's the EMA that signs that contract, but just want your approval to go ahead and sign that contract. We have, it's what's called a soft match. The total grant amount is $24,000. Our soft match with this for the county is like $8,100. And that's met in kind. So everyone who's attending these meetings, their drive, their time, when I give them worksheets to be filled out on what needs to be done in their jurisdiction, all that time counts as well. So we meet the match by that. And we've never had a problem meeting that match in the past.
All right, I'll ask for a motion.
I'll make a motion, we approve.
We need a second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right,
I
thank you
have
very
one
much.
more thing.
You do?
Okay, sorry. Okay, so we have a trailer sitting at our area, and we actually volunteer fire department, they need an equipment trailer to put all their gear in. So I met with my advisory council to come before you guys and get permission to do that, since it is a county piece of equipment.
All those opposed?
Would you just get with Mindy whenever we get that transferred and get it off of our liability insurance?
Yes.
Okay. One other thing separate from this body is that redevelopment. Do we want to, we have CDs coming up. Do we want to go ahead and, do we want to just schedule it just for the intent of me getting the quotes and then us acting on the CDs that morning? Does that work for?
I think
Combine that into the commissioner
commissioners
meeting?
meeting.
Yeah.
Why don't we just combine that in the commissioner meeting?
The redevelopment CDs?
Yeah.
Well, you could do it just, yeah, I guess you want to advertise that time, but you could just open up the redevelopment meeting at the end or
Okay.
before, one of the two, do it before or after.
At the 8 o'clock time.
3 or?
All right, we have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed?
Okay, hold on. So we're doing a meeting on 2/13 at 8 AM for redevelopment, and then the commissioner meeting just starts directly after?
Directly
8:05.
They're held by the redevelopment commission, correct?
Yes.
So, I mean, I think the redevelopment commission would need to be the one that.
Okay, so you gotta break them up.
Correct.
That's no big deal.
All right.
All right, anything else?
Sent you the calendar invites on your Outlook.
Yeah, I think something exploded. You're getting to know me, aren't you? To adjourn? Do we have a second?
Second. Melissa, do you have a shredder?
What are you doing? Are you doing it's a big conference? Or you're-
Once a year, they got our big conference, the Urban League Association, I'm the incoming president.